Hello everyone, this is Max Steingart and welcome to another YouTube broadcast where we're going to demonstrate the fast and easy way to build any business on Facebook in less than an hour a day, and the same process applies on any social network. Now the bottom line for being successful in your business is you have to talk to people, but the ultimate bottom line is bringing people into your business. And then what do those people do? You know, signing somebody up into your business and having them drop out in 30 days, it's not a business. You know, you could go out there and you can sell BMWs or the real estate market is starting to pick up. You got into your business because you were interested in that whole concept of residual income. In other words, make a sale, and then month after month after month, as people continue to buy and consume your product or service, you're going to get residual income. And when they tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends, your residual income grows. I mean, that's the dream of every successful network marketer. And the ultimate reason why people fail in this business, if you want to get down to the bottom line, is they're not talking to enough people on a daily basis. Bottom line. So what we're going to share with you is a simple, easy way to literally connect with people any time of the day you want, in any part of the world. You can talk to 5 to 10 to 15 people every day. And if you follow some simple scripts and some simple strategies that I am thrilled to teach, you'll be making sales every day. Every day. And that means you can be building your business in Australia, in New Zealand, in Hong Kong, anywhere in the world your company is expanding, or anywhere in the world you want to expand your own business. You know, over the last 18 years, I've worked with hundreds of thousands of network marketers. I've watched the industry reject the internet, accept it with reservations. Most companies still haven't learned to embrace the internet, but everything's changing. Some companies have. Some companies have. The bottom line is, with bandwidth the way it is, you're able to watch this video on your iPhone. You're able to watch this video on any smartphone, but please, you listen to it, but don't look at the screen when you're driving. Now, I love success stories. And the scripts that I'm going to give you, or the scripts that I've given you, work. Okay? And they work everywhere. Derek here sent me this right after Thanksgiving. Standing in line, waiting for a TV for 3 hours at Walmart, talking to a very, very nice lady. Follow the scripts. Follow the scripts. Got her so excited about the business, she signed up on her smartphone. Now, I'm not showing this to impress you, nor am I showing you what he sent me about a week and a half later. Keep in mind, this is 2 weeks before Christmas. Busy week. 7 new people on LinkedIn, 8 on MySpace, and 7 on Facebook. This was during my 4 o'clock live webinar, and I said, Derek, is that in 1 week? And he typed back, yep, 1 week. That means he's signing up a little over 3 people every day in his business. How many people do you want to enroll in your business this week? Well, you know what? We're coming to the end of a week. As a matter of fact, we're coming to the end of a month. How did you do in your business? Missy enrolled in my retreat. And our retreat is taking place this weekend. And if there's any of you that are seriously interested in making a 6-figure income, I encourage you to sign up, participate in the retreat. It's a 2-day live event. If you can't make it, don't worry about it. All the sessions are going to be recorded. And then, over the next 6 months, you and I are going to work together and I'm going to show you how to apply 9 top income earner secrets that no one ever talks about, and how to bring heavy hitters and top recruiters into your business, whether you're just getting started in the business or whether you've been in the business for 2 or 3 years. Now here's the best part. Then for the next 6 months, we're going to work together, and you're going to check in with me, and I'm going to share all the latest information about what's going on in the business, what companies are about to crash and burn, so that you can network with those folks who are going to be looking for another deal. The thing that you want to remember is that social media, Facebook, and all the other social networks, they change every day. They move things around. They add new features. They add applications. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for that fact, I probably wouldn't be doing what I was doing. I would have written a book 16 years ago that would have sold well over 2 million copies by now. It would have been a classic. And the problem is that the last time I wrote a book, it was out of date 6 months later. The internet is changing, and because of those changing, I get to do what I love to do. And that is empower people like you to be successful in your business. Because frankly, there is nothing to stop you from being successful. Absolutely nothing. If we take away that barrier, okay, you no longer have no one to talk to. You have an unlimited access to 1 billion people. I'll even show you how to connect with your old friends on Facebook and bring them into your business. It's so easy. So, whether you have plans this weekend or not, we'll talk a little bit more about the retreat, and invite all of you, to participate. Let's talk a little bit about the #1 top secret that's never talked about in your business. Did you know that over 200 companies close every month or do something stupid that alienates your top distributors, and the distributors leave? And when they leave, they go to other companies. Now, I encourage you, there's 2 people that you really want to connect with if you're serious about building your business. One is, on the left, Rod Cook. Now, Rod has a website, MLMwatchdog.com. Len Clements is back, and his website is InsideNM.com. And you are going to love these guys, and you want to get on their mailing list. Okay, get on MLMwatchdog.com, subscribe to his mailing list, and he will mail you stuff that's going on. You could learn about companies that are closing months before they actually do. And when you bring a distributor from another business into your business grows quicker. It's kind of like this is an industry that almost feeds on itself, because people, are looking for people in other companies to bring over. There's so many network marketing companies out there that, people don't know what to choose. You and I tomorrow could start a network marketing company. And the truth is that every month, 300 network marketing companies are started. 300. Every month. But every month, 200 of them crash and burn. So when you can tap into this market at MLMwatchdog.com, go over to Len's site at Inside Network Marketing, InsideNM.com, and they will keep you up to date on what's going on in the industry. Now, Len just posted a video, What's a Pyramid Scheme? And I've watched it, and it's absolutely fabulous. And when you understand it, you'll understand what the difference is between the two. And for those of you that are in my retreat on Saturday at 3 o'clock, when we talk about how to separate the real deal from the scam, Len Clements is going to be a guest. And he's going to share more details on what he talks about in that video. And then more importantly, we're going to talk about why there are certain companies out there that we've been talking about in the last few months. For example, why? What is it about the Empower Network that dooms it to fail. And when you understand it, you'll understand what dooms all similar companies like this to fail. And you can actually go out and connect with network marketers in other companies that are struggling. Of course, you could go out there and connect with all kinds of wonderful people. Show me everybody that sells real estate. Hey, you got 1.6 million people. Show me all the social media experts that are out there. Now this is 2 million people, and I want to tell you something. Most of these people are doing it part-time. Most of them are not making any money. And a lot of them would love to be in your business. Okay, Guy wants to know, who is Tony Cortez? Tony is my IT guy who's responsible for making sure the videos get up, and he kind of runs all of our internet operations and coordinates everything. Curious as to how you got his name or why you want to know, but I'd certainly be happy to answer any more questions if you just type your questions into the box, okay? Stasha writes, can you focus a little bit more on how to get customers than team members? Especially since it's the last day of the month. How do we get that last customer for a bonus? Well, okay, getting customers, there are a number of strategies that you could use to get a customer. And probably nothing works better to get a customer than some kind of a testimonial of success. So you could end up making a post, all right here. I'm ready to help 5 people lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days. The thing is this, that when you say, how can I get customers? It's the last day of the month. Stasha, it's just as easy to get a business builder as it is to get a customer. If I put you in a room with 10 people, okay, and 2 of them were wearing red shirts, and I told you the people in the red shirts are going to buy whatever you're selling, and they will become great customers. But there's going to be 2 people in that room with green shirts, and either one of them would not only buy into your business, become customers, but they would also run around and tell 10 or 20 of their friends almost right away about your business. They want to build your business. And of course the other 6 people in the room, well, they're just people. Now, if I put you in that room for an hour and I told you you can only talk to 2 people, I'll give you 30 minutes with each person. You walk up to them, you got 30 minutes, and you can go to the next person. Who are you going to talk to? You're going to talk to the 2 people in the red shirts, who you know are going to buy from you? Or you're going to go over there and talk to people in the green shirts, who are not only going to buy from you, but they're going to tell all their friends. It's not rocket science, Stasha. You want to talk to the green. So, there are lots of different ways that people get customers. They post, weight loss testimonials. They put before and after skincare pictures. There's all kinds of things that you can do. Another thing that you could post, okay? Let's say you got a every company has some kind of a promotion. Everybody has some kind of a promotion. The Isogenics folks, I can show you how to make $5,000 in the next 30 days. They got a program. The folks over at New Skin can show you how to make $15,000 in the next 90 days. So, you could post something like, if you're a network marketer and if you're a network marketer, and here, if you're in network marketing and aren't happy with the money you're making, I can show you how to make, and then put the deal in, whatever it is, XXX in the next XX days. Because you guys gotta ask me how. Now, you can post that maybe once or twice a month. Okay? Once or twice a month. But, again, it's all about attraction marketing. Let people see it. You know, at the end of the month, at the end of the month, you want to be focusing on following up with people as opposed to reaching out to new. I mean, today's the last day of the month. Your best shot is reconnecting with people that you've connected with before. Now, how do you do that? Well, how do you reconnect? How do you re-energize a conversation? Well, on your Facebook homepage, up at the top right, you can see who's having a birthday. So there are 17 people here having a birthday. So you use the birthday strategy. You can reconnect with anyone. Happy birthday. But don't do it here. Send them a note. Don't send them a cookie. Don't send them Facebook games. Bring up his page. Send him a note. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. And then ask him a question. You're going to be amazed at how many of these people are your friends. You've never had a conversation with them. In fact, you don't even know who some of these people are. Hey, I just like to wish you a happy birthday. Notice we're friends. Somehow we became friends. It's nice to have you as a friend. What do? And start the conversational string. Last day of the month, all kinds of ways to follow up. Look to see what your friends are doing. John Stetler just made a post. Okay? John, really liked your post. What's new? Or really liked your post and noticed that we're friends. What do? Notice down here that Jan Henderson liked it. Well, Jan, she's not a friend. She's not a friend. So we can see not just what our friends are doing. We can see what the friends of our friends are doing, and maybe make a new friend who might be interested in your business, who might be interested in buying something. Linda made a post. 4 people liked it. So you have all kinds of reasons, all kinds of opportunities to reach out to somebody and engage them in communication. And in short order, discover whether or not they have a need or an interest in your business. Okay, Merv and Shirley, please print out your email address. Okay, you want to write to me, go over to Yahoo. Motivation Mentor 2006 at yahoo.com. And that's something that we've had for a lot of years, and at some point in time in the future, we're probably going to be changing that. But for those of you that are students, like here you can see Ray and Lisa want me to, now I understand why you wanted to know who Tony Cortez was. Now I understand. Hold on for just 1 second, folks. Okay, so now I know why somebody wanted to know who. Now, Guy, now I understand why you wanted to know who Tony was. And Tony is that, like I said, Tony is my main IT guy. There was a screw up with the mail this morning, and he went in to fix it, and it went. He's sending it out again. So he's talking about the new Endless Free Leads 7.0 program that we're releasing at the end of next month. Okay, so again, the mail is Motivation Mentor 2006 at yahoo.com. And we've got here a Facebook profile to critique. So let's take a look at the Facebook one. Okay, now, first things first. Now, Ray and Lisa have been students for a long time. First thing I would suggest, Ray, or Lisa, whoever sent me this, number one, it's nice that you're standing in front of a grand piano. I like the picture. And these are pictures of your kids. It's Facebook. And it all depends. You know, this could be a very, very nice picture if you just cropped it right here. Nobody cares about the piano. So I would crop this and fill this box with your face. You're lucky, Ray, that Lisa's very pretty. Not that you're not a good-looking guy, but okay. So now, notice, now I'm looking at your page, and let's go down and take a look at the About Me section. So he talks about what he does. He's self-employed. And we can scroll down a little bit, see where he's from. Now, the interesting thing is, you know, this is kind of an interesting page. Because it's Ray and Lisa. So you got a husband and a wife that are putting themselves out on one page. And you know, I have to tell you that this kind of limits your activity. If it's working for you, it's working for you. I mean, you've got right now 2,000 friends. Now, probably half of them are your friends and half of them are her friends. When you reach out to someone, who's reaching out? Is it Ray? Is it Lisa? See, every page on a social network has a gender. Okay, you indicate, am I male or am I female? Well, you're both. So, that's one thing, to be considered. But, it's all about working for you. Okay? So let's down here and look and see what they post. And what they're doing is posting things like this creates interest, creates curiosity. People are going to like it. And it gives you an opportunity. It gives you an opportunity to reach out to them and have a conversation. So that's something that you want to think about long term, because you're only going to be able to have 5,000 friends here. Ray, if you had your own page, now you may be marketing yourself as a team, in which case I get it. But here's the thing about Ray. Where's Lisa? Now you talk about Ray right here. Okay? And here's Lisa. It's all together. It should be about Ray and then about Lisa. And again, I don't want to be critical. Okay, now, the way you've got this page set up, we help new and experienced entrepreneurs. You're telling the world what you do. And when you tell the world what you do, there's no reason for them to ask a question. This is a strategy. The last thing that I'm going to do is tell you that this profile won't work for you. Because it's all about who your friends are, and it's all about who you reach out to. I'm just telling you that if you reach out to total strangers, who's reaching out to me? Is it Ray? Is it Lisa? And why would they reach out to me? Why would they want to be my friend? Because we share a same hobby? No, he's selling. He's looking. He's one of those home-based business people. They're trying to sell me on a home-based business. The internet is filled with people like this. Okay? But the bottom line is your success is going to be determined by who these 2,000 friends are. And it's going to be determined by who you talk to. And who, I mean, so the bottom line is this. If this is working for you, Ray or Lisa, if through this page you are connecting every day with 5 to 10 great prospects for your business, if you're talking to 4 or 5 people every day, and if you are making enough sales every week that you're happy with this page, God love you. Hey, I love success stories. Here's a couple success stories. Your success is based on who these people are, who you are picking. But if it's not, we'll fix that in my next boot camp. And one of the first things that I'm going to suggest is you get your own pages. You could still be Ray and Lisa, but this is Ray's page. Now there could be another page, Lisa and Ray, and that's Lisa's page. Now the good news is, long term, between the two of you, that'll give you 10,000 friends to work with. Interesting concept, okay? Interesting thing to think about. Okay, right, and Paul, we're sending it out again. We're sending it out again. We sent out an email earlier today. Actually, we sent it out yesterday, and email is very erratic. Announcing the release of a new training program that's going to be coming out at the end of March. And we do this, as a matter of fact, if I'm going to talk about that, where is it here? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Audrey wanted to make sure that I posted this so that you don't beat my staff up. Okay? And Audrey wrote this last night. To our dear and valued students and customers, Max and his staff appreciate your loyalty, appreciation, and efforts to improve your success with his training. We're all here because of we're all here because of and for you. Probably would have said it a different way. Now, with that said, we need to explain why we cannot offer free upgrades when releasing a new program. Now, I want to also say that there's nothing wrong with Endless Free Lead 6. Just like there's nothing wrong with my iPhone 4. Debbie's got an iPhone 5. And I want the iPhone 5. Okay? And I'm getting it next month. Max personally researches and funds the work of others to produce and bring to you the most current training possible, as well as personally presenting live webinars over 12 hours a week to answer questions, coach, and support those who purchase the boot camps and Endless Free Lead training programs. Our only funding, I like this part, comes from the one-time purchase fees for the program you select. We do not endorse, advertise, or charge monthly subscription fees like others who may offer free upgrades. Our way of thanking you for your loyalty and continued patronage is to offer pre-launch discounts and alumni discounts whenever possible. So this is, from my staff, and basically, they work hard. One of the interesting questions you might ask when you're considering what social media expert you want to work with or train is asking, well, how many people work for you? And I have over 15 people on my staff that do different things to make sure that we deliver the finest information, the most current information. And, our customer service department is standing by to help everyone. Okay? So, in any event, there's a pre-launch price for those of you. Some people wrote in and said, Max, your pre-launch price is for new programs. Used to be $99. It's not $99 anymore. It's $125. But you know what you're getting, and I want to tell you something. This is, well, read the mail. It will explain what's in there. It's huge. Okay, it's huge. Now let's go take a look at this business. Okay, let me look in the question box here. Okay, let's see. John writes, what does Brent post on a new person's Facebook? How does it work? John, what he does is he posts on their page what he's posting on his page. You upload a motivational poster on their page, and then you write underneath, hey, I'm ready to help 5 more people make a fortune on the internet. And you do that for a couple of days, and pretty soon your new recruit, has the confidence to do it themselves. Now that you used to be able to share albums, and Facebook took that down. So you post them for a little while, and then their friends, if you have a friend that has, and you just got him in your business, and he's got 1,000 friends, and now you post, I'm ready to help 5 more people make a fortune on the internet. Some of his friends are going to react to that. Hey, that sounds, I like the poster. It gives you it gives them a reason to reach out, and you need to be available to help them close those people. Yesterday I was working with a coaching client, and right in the middle of our coaching session, I showed her how fast this thing would work. And she had somebody that, was ready to talk about the business. And she didn't know what to say. She said, well, what I was going to do is I was going to get her number, and I was going to feed her number to my upline. Let my upline call her. I said, your upline doesn't have a relationship with that person. You do. And I laid it out for her what she needed to do. So we typed in the box. I'd love to tell you more about my business, but I type with 4 fingers, and 2 of them need spell check. Would you be up for talking on the phone? And the woman says, well, I got to go out, but I can be back in 2 hours. What's your number? So I said, give her your number. Ask her to call you back in 2 hours. And as soon as we get off this, you call your upline, the person that's going to help you when you got a prospect. Ask them if they're going to be available for 2 hours, in 2 hours. And, of course, the other thing we could have done, but I didn't have time because I have another coaching student waiting, was we could have typed, and what's your number? We gave him her number. We could have asked for hers. What's your number? So I'll recognize it when it comes up on my caller ID. What happens if her upline's not available to do the call in 2 hours? So what am I going to do? I says, it's no problem. Wait for her to call you. As soon as the phone rings, pick it up, say, listen, something's come up. I really don't have, I can't talk to you about it right now. When would be a good time to call you back? And you've already talked to your upline, and maybe he's given you some options so you can set it up. Then, when you do call the person back and you've got your upline standing by, we wrote the little script for her. Said, look, here's what you say. Jane, I'm really excited about the opportunity. I know you've got questions, and I want to answer all your questions, but to tell you the truth, I'm not as I've got somebody on the phone, John, who is incredibly successful in this business. And he's got a tremendous amount of experience. He's helping me. And he's and of course he's going to help you too. So I figured I'd get him on the phone because he's going to be able to answer your questions a lot better than I possibly could. So Lisa, I want you to meet John. And then you just sit back and let John be John. And that's how 3-way calls work. And if you're not doing 3-way calls, you're missing out on a great tool that a lot of network marketers use to build your business. Now, ultimately, what's going to happen? You start bringing people into your business, you're going to end up doing 3-way calls for your people. Well, Katrina left. She says, She says the sound is breaking up, so she left. I'm going through all your links and I'm learning so much. Okay, so we dealt with Tony Cortez, and I do believe, okay, it came out again with from the right account. So everybody got it, and we're basically good to go. And let's see. Stasha writes, thanks, Max. I have added 30. Okay. Now, Stasha, here's what I'd like you to do. Again, I'd like you to send me that. So I'm going to read it to everybody because they can't see it. Thanks, Max. I have added 32 new team members in the last 13 weeks. But since my program is not a pyramid and I don't make money signing them up, what I need are customers to make a bonus. Okay. Well, let's clarify a couple of things. Since my program is not, I wouldn't say it's a pyramid, because pyramids are illegal. All right? And a lot of times if people ask you, well, what do I say? Is this a pyramid? And, you know, some people are still saying, oh, no, the pyramids are in Egypt. And then they totally ignore the question. If somebody asked you, is this thing one of those pyramid things? I said, no. Pyramids are illegal. They're illegal. And frankly, I would never, ever get involved with one. There are legitimate direct sales and network marketing companies that have been in business for years, that have made more millionaires in the history of capitalism than, frankly, any other industry. And that's what I'm involved with. All right? So you need customers. Okay? Okay, so if you need customers, it's the same thing. You know, so please do me. But I'm interested in that statistic, especially if I had anything to do with it. If okay, so send that to me over on Facebook so it becomes part of your record. Okay, so Lisa writes, we each have our own page. And John loves his iPhone 5, and you know, I got to tell you something. As this technology gets better and faster, you know, that's the reason why, you know, we came out with 7.0. You know, in 6.0, and when I can't tell you how thrilled I was with this. And frankly, folks, if you're new, you want to buy this, okay? Because this is the program. This is, you know, you don't want to wait 30 days. You really don't. Anybody that buys the program, anybody that buys the program, anybody that bought this program in February, and for that matter, anybody that buys free leads in March, okay, we'll give you a different upgrade price than what we're talking about, okay? Because if you bought it in February, you bought it in March, then what you're going to, or you buy it now, okay, we'll give you a different upgrade price because it's two totally different things. The social networking library is going to give you access to a video library with over 3,000 videos. 3,000 videos that you can all watch on your smartphone or iPhone. If you're looking for a specific subject, how do I search for people? Subject-specific scripts on exactly how to do it. Now, you can figure this stuff out with trial and error, but that's going to take up a lot of your time. Okay, let's see. Lisa, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to address your other pages in another session. So let me know when you're back on. Shoot me over the links again, um, just to be so that I can get it before you come on the next session, and I'll look at the two of them. Okay, Margaret writes, in my first contact, an individual accepted me as a friend. Now, when I followed up with a second contact, and I haven't heard back since. Now, Margaret, here's the deal. Here's the deal. When you write to somebody and you send them a friend request, a lot of times people will not write back. They'll just accept you. Okay, you asked me to be your friend, I'm going to accept you. So then you write back after they've accepted you as a friend. Hey, Bill, thanks for accepting me as a friend. It's nice to connect with you. And now you start asking the questions. What do you do? Okay? And you start doing that with 5 people every day. Sylvia wants to know. Let's see. How do I get to be on the list to be notified of the pre-launch discount for endless free leads? Well, Sylvia, the only way you get on that list is to be a customer. Okay? Because we only sent that out to existing customers. The good thing is you know about it now. So if you're not a customer and you want to order the pre-light, go to maxsteingart.com/upgrade. Okay, let me show you. maxsteingart.com/upgrade. And that will take you to an order form where you can basically place your order. Okay? It's either one payment of $125, or you can spread your payments out over 2 months, $75. And what you're going to get is you're going to get 7. And I got to tell you something. For those of you that love 6, you are, and there's a whole explanation of all of the new video, the new video player, the new posting strategies. My favorite part, and the thing that we're emphasizing the most in this, is the actual communication part. We actually have live videos of me online engaged with prospects while I'm logged in to some of my coaching client sessions. It's wild. And this takes a lot of editing, and there's a lot of work. Okay? Sandra, please say hello to Audrey for me. I'm enjoying the webinar again today, working a new project and need the review. Hasn't heard from you for a while. And Missy writes, will you post this session on YouTube? This is perfect for showing why to train with you and use Upline support. Yes, yeah, we are. This one is definitely going to get uploaded. And this, we're doing this for you. We're keeping up on the latest technology. There isn't another trainer out there that makes information available on an iPhone. John, I saw you upgraded to 7. We need to catch up. Let me know a good afternoon to call you, and let's talk about what's going on in your life. John has been a good friend for years, and I'm helping him build his business internationally. Okay, so looks like we've got all the questions answered. Let me flip back over here, and you know what? We've almost run out of time, but I want to talk about the industry again. Okay? Now, I'm currently working with the top income earners in over 100 companies. And during the past 18 years, I've worked with over 700 companies that have closed, forcing their people to leave the industry or find another deal. And that doesn't have to be necessarily a bad thing. People leave companies and they stay in the business and they go other places. So, over the years, we've watched 10-year-old company run out of cash flow in June and close in August. We've watched startups start in January, close in February. We've watched companies go through metamorphosis before they crash and burn. Well, now we can add 4 more. Network Marketing VT, Gano Excel, Independent Energy, and Fortune High Tech. There are 9 top income earner secrets that nobody ever talks about. And there's a good reason for it. They don't want to spook the new people. Did you know that every month 300 new companies are launched? Did you know that 85% of the top income earners in the company have been in more than one company? Did you know that successful networkers leave perfectly good companies or failing companies to go to other companies? When you put these pieces of knowledge into practice, your business can grow quicker. Update on Fortune High Tech Marketing. While Paul Orbison, founder of Fortune High Tech, has joined Zija under one of their leaders, he's trying to bring the company with him, but not everyone's willing to go. Some are jumping over to ACN, some are jumping to other health and wellness companies, some went over to Vima. The leaders are making deals, and many in Fortune High Tech are still undecided and still looking. So, I invite you to participate in this weekend if you want to take advantage of this type of action. I invite you to participate in my upcoming MLM retreat. It's this weekend. And I'm excited to say that my good friend Len Clements is going to be live. Now, when you register for the retreat, we're going to give you immediate access to my video library. We're doing 2 days worth of live webinars. What the top income earners know but never talk about and how to use it. You're going to hear from Howard Steingart live and in person what he did to go from 0 to 6 figures. Now you could watch his video in Endless Free Leads in the resource section. Success story, there's a 42-minute video there. In the retreat, we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to follow Howard after he started getting a 6-figure check. How to maximize my system to connect with heavy hitters and top affiliate marketers. Len Clements is going to be speaking in separating the real deal from the scam. It's going to be live. Now down here at the bottom we have pre-recorded interviews. And these you can watch these right away. You'll hear from Len Clements did this 2 years ago. And it's amazing information. Well, you're going to be able to watch that, but you'll also be able to hear him live with new information. And we are going to dissect the reasons why the Empower Network cannot survive. So that you can reach out with authority and a clear conscience and approach these people. Some of them are going to appreciate knowing you, and we're going to give you strategies on how to do it. Because a lot of times you never want to attack a company. You never want to do that. What you want to do is you want to provide a person with information that they may not know. In other words, they don't have as good information as you do. And all you got to do, in many cases, is share that article and explain why. And we're going to show you how to do that. But you're only going to be able to do that if you're talking to somebody who you have a relationship with. Okay? So let me you can check for my daily webinar schedule at maxsteingart.com/webinars. And if you get a chance, listen to some of these. Listen to Howard.
You've totally changed my life. I am happier at 60 years old than I have ever been in my entire life.
And I got to tell you, I could put more top income earners up here, Uh, take 3 or 4 minutes, listen to some of them. You know, as passionate as my friend Brent Bryson is about recommending me to his people, he doesn't tell the other team elites in the company. He doesn't tell the other Blue Diamonds. Sandy Cohn has 800,000 people in her downline. Dave Angelo, last year, was number 6 income earner in his company. Today he's number 1. And, you know, he credits me with helping him because I'm helping him and I'm helping his team. So the bottom line for all of you is we do daily webinars to ensure that you have the latest information, and we're here basically to answer questions. Our 3 programs for training: my Endless Free Leads program, boot camp, personal coaching, and a 5th is the retreat. YouTube. Go to youtube.com/free leads. Now again, we're in the process of loading these. I did a training for Ron Reed, who's a $1 million income earner in Isogenics. I did a training for his group. We actually have another one that we had up. That there were about 400 or 500 people that looked at that one. And to make things simpler, we're starting to post these on YouTube. I'm available to do one of these for your team, for your company. How to build your Isogenics business, how to build your Zango business, how to build your new skin business, how to build whatever business you're trying to build. I'll do it for your team. And we'll post it up here. And so we are going to be posting this session because there's some great training in there. And we're going to do this on a daily basis to ensure that if you can't make the live ones, you'll be able to get something off of YouTube. Now, there are 3 steps to achieving success faster at anything, and these are universal steps. Doesn't matter what you're trying to learn. Number 1, get mentored by someone who has already achieved the results you want. Find out the exact steps you need to take and take immediate action. Now, I can help anyone, even you. I don't care how old you are or how internet inept you are. I can help anyone master Facebook and every other social network in the fastest amount of time. I've been doing it for 18 years. There are many reasons why I'm so well respected in the industry and have been endorsed by so many companies, leaders, and successful entrepreneurs over the past 18 years. A lot of reasons, and I'm not going to get into them now. The bottom line is, if you're not having the results you want, the reasons are obvious to me, easy to identify, and simple to fix. It's either the contents of your page. Now, once you get a Facebook page up, it's either the people you're contacting and the people you're talking to, or the way you talk to people. So if you walked into a room with 5,000 people, and you could walk up to the 10 people in the room that would buy your product and get into business with you, and you could do it every day, why wouldn't you? Now, if it's not working for you, then you're either talking to the wrong people, or most of the time it's the way you talk to people. You're saying the wrong things. And the nice thing is there's going to be a written record of everything you do. 4 ways to social media mastery. Just a matter of how fast you want to go. The boot camp. The retreat, Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat. This is a 2-day event followed by 6 months of working with me. And take the 2 payment option. You can participate for $525. My Endless Free Leads program. Go to maxsteingart.com/free leads. Order today for $279. Now, if you order this you'll gain immediate access to the video library, and you will you can start working right away. It also comes with the social networking scripts book. If you want to work with me live, go to boot camp. maxsteingart.com/boot camp. Our next boot camp starts on March the 12th. But I'll start working with you right away. If you are a previous boot camp student, go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp alumni BC. We only have room for 4 more alumni, and then if you're an old student and you want to participate, it's going to cost you more. Again, boot camp comes with the social networking scripts book. During boot camp, I'll answer your questions, critique your pages, help you personalize your searches, review your conversation with prospects, and I'll help you make 5 sales if you do the work. The retreat, again, only $5.25. Take this 2 payment option, and I'll cancel the second payment. And then there's private coaching for those of you that just want to move through the process faster. Go to maxsteingart.com/coaching. It's 11 private coaching sessions. You can spread your payments out over 2 or 3 months. If you take the single payment option, I'll make it an extra hour, 7 hours. In private coaching, it's you and me in private sessions. We log into your account while you're watching me on the screen. And I always tell people, 1 hour with coaching with me is like a boot camp. So, and then of course, for those of you that want my new program that's coming out at the end of March, go to maxsteingart.com/upgrade. Okay, anybody else have any questions? All right, I will be back. These are your websites. Let me put them all in front of you. These are your options. maxsteingart.com, free leads for the video program. Boot camp, where we work together live. Alumni BC, for those of you that have taken a previous boot camp. The retreat, this is for people who want to make a 6-figure income this year and are putting at least 2 hours a day into their business in coaching. And then the new one, maxsteingart.com/upgrade for the pre-launch. Now, I have to tell you, we allocated 100 people for the pre-launch, and that filled up last night. All right. Now, in the initial email, we said it was going to be 48 hours. So what I did was I approved another 50 people can get the pre-launch price. So go to maxsteingart.com/upgrade. It's another 50 people, or it absolutely ends at midnight tonight. Until next time, if you're not talking to 5 people a day about your business, if you're not happy with the amount of sales that you made in February. Last year, Brent Bryson had 70 people in my February boot camp. He had 40 people in my March boot camp. In April, his business was up 35%. Until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.